That can be an emotional question, because I think of the 58,320 names that are on that wall in Washington, D.C., as well as the Missouri Vietnam Memorial at College of the Ozarks that lists the 1,410 Missouri men and women that gave it all. And I think that in itself is the biggest thing that we all should remember. You know, not to shorten the kids that are serving now, and we've lost a lot in Afghanistan and Iraq, but the sacrifice that all of our military make is something that everybody should take, they need to take note of, and they need to appreciate what they have given, because that's why we're at where we're at.
Sacrifice means, you know, I was willing to lay down my life for, you know, people that I don't know, so that they could have freedom and liberty and democracy.
For me, I wasn't sacrificing going in. The people who sacrificed are the ones that gave it all, the ones who died, the ones who got hurt, the Purple Hearters. They're the ones who were the ultimate sacrifice, but sacrifice would be just giving up something without thought of getting something in return for it.
I was stationed in Germany in an artillery unit and had been trained there to direct artillery fire. Because of that MOS, there was an order came down from the Department of the Army, picked me out as an individual to leave that unit and go to Vietnam to direct artillery fire. And I left behind a wife and a 7-week-old baby. And that was hard for me to be able to do that when things were so uncertain. In the first place, FDC, fire direction, was a major target for the North Vietnamese. They knew if they could stop artillery, if they could stop those directing it.
In a nutshell, it means doing something for somebody else without counting the cost.
Well, of course, you know, the ultimate sacrifice is giving up, you know, your life for your fellow man, no matter what their politics are, what their gender is, or what their race or religion is. But also the sacrifice that I've made, you know, when it came to my family. I've given up a lot, you know, being in the military for 21 years, but they have too. My kids, my wife, they have sacrificed a lot so that I could serve my country in that. And that's why, you know, they're quite proud of me, and let it go with that.
To me, sacrifice is giving everything that I have to help others or to achieve a goal. It's in certain situations, you know, both in the military and later, you have to throw together. And I think, you know, when you're around good men and good people who are willing to sacrifice, it's just a win-win for everyone.
When you come back, say from a war or something, and you're not recognized or be able to associate with other people during that time, because it's so hard and they don't understand what you went through, and it's really hard to understand.
Sacrifice means not thinking of yourself, but of your fellow man or woman. Giving is more important than taking, and that's a good rule of life I think, to live by.
Sacrifice to me means being ready to give all. I know the motto for the Purple Heart is some gave all gave some. And I look back at that, and that's what sacrifice is, that you're willing to put your life on the line for the freedom that we enjoy today. That's sacrifice.